Psalm 119, 129 to 144. The psalmist expresses distraught over those who fail to obey God's law and seeks the blessing of God's presence. He prays that he will not be overcome with evil and trusts in God's righteousness. Scripture: You are righteous, Lord, and your laws are just. Reading: Desire to obey the law of the Lord. Your teachings are wonderful. I obey them with all my heart. The explanation of your teachings gives light and brings wisdom to the ignorant. In my desire for your commands, I pant with open mouth. Turn to me and have mercy on me, as you do on all those who love you. As you have promised, keep me from falling. Don't let me be overcome by evil. Save me from those who oppress me, so that I may obey your commands. Bless me with your presence and teach me your laws. My tears pour down like a river, because people do not obey your law. The justice of the law are perfect. You are righteous, God, and your laws are just. The rules that you have given are completely fair and right. My anger burns in me like a fire, because my enemies disregard your commands. How certain your promise is. How I love it. I am unimportant and despised, but I do not neglect your teachings. Your righteousness will last forever, and your laws is always true. I am filled with trouble and anxiety, but your commandments bring me joy. Your instructions are always just. Give me understanding, and I shall live. Reflect. In verse 134, the psalmist asks God to protect him from oppression. In this case, such oppression results from injustice born out of a failure to do God's will. How can experiencing injustice firsthand or witnessing it in the world impact your faith? I was a juror, so I experienced injustice, or like a retelling of certain injustices firsthand, and witnessed the demeanor of a defendant who was very, very volatile, and I would say he's very arrogant and very pushy. He made my heart really, really beat really hard out of fear. He has that presence on the stand, and from that I really did. From the whole trial, jury deliberation, I witnessed how God law are just, and the justice system that we have in America, with the right people as jurors, with the people who are committed to doing the right thing and to think rationally and reasonably through the evidences, that justice will be served. And I believe that God created that institution for sure, just like the Bible says. He put authorities where they should be, and then that impacted my faith in essence. It strengthened my faith, and that also showed me how good God is, and people might think that his judgment it takes a while, but it just is a testimony to me how patient God is to wait for every sinner, to just give them chance after chance, and before his judgment actually come, and that for us to not be weary because judgment will come, but instead to thank him that he is delaying judgment, so that more of our friends and our family, people who do not yet know the Lord. They have friends and families, and they have people who love them. Everyone is loved by someone, and so here on earth, and God loves everyone, so He's waiting for everyone to come to Him. And so that just really warms my heart, and just a testimony of how good God is. So it strengthens my faith. Righteous God, I honestly want to know everything you teach. I trust in your goodness and mercy. Keep me close to you and don't let me stumble so I can obey your laws. Amen.